back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me for, I was about to say voting video number. There's not a voting video. There's a different type of video I think some of you will enjoy and some of you won't care about, but that's just how pretty much everything goes. So I was looking here for the video of Joey Rocha. I was trying to get him someone to have a debate with. And I'm looking, I'm like, where's the video? I don't know. I think I took it down, I think because of the comments. It turns out, you know, he was doing all these debunk videos that were hilarious. And he was just trolling the community, calling us morons and stuff. And so, you know, I stopped paying attention to Joey. But now, many of you know that I made this video very disappointed with the largest Mandela effect Facebook group. And when an admin became unhinged. And so this was a popular video. I had 254 thumbs up, 18 down. A lot of comments, I believe. 399 comments. It's pretty good for my channel. So, you know, I had the drama there and I got kicked out and everything. And, you know, the dude just totally became unhinged. Well, there was an admin that I mentioned in this video here. Let me play a tiny bit of this. I'm sure many of you are actually members of this Mandela Effect group on Facebook. It's the largest Mandela Effect group. They have 52,200 members. And I've been a member for 5 years or so. But I didn't really start commenting a whole lot until a few months ago because I wasn't real active on YouTube, but I want to discuss the Mandela Effect. So I was in here and, you know, I realized that the admins like to come at people and actually seem like they're trying to debunk the Mandela Effect all the time. It's really an interesting group because you have a bunch of admins that seem to be against the Mandela Effect or not really believing that there's anything weird going on. It's just memory problems. And they attack people. I was attacked and bullied by one of the past admins who just kind of disappeared. He was a huge part of this. You know, I saw him confronting tons of people, but now he's gone. But anyway, he's still admins that are a problem, and that's what this is about. Okay, so this admin here that I was talking about that just kind of disappeared, well, he's going to be the focal point of this video because he's been obsessing over me doing a live back and forth debate with him, which I'm not going to do. And I'm going to explain that. He's in my last video saying I'm ducking him. You know, I'm basically showing my true colors, how I'm scared and all this stuff. Well, you know, I'm going to tell you what's going on here. I'm going to invite any of you to debate him. I tried to get Joey a debate. You know, he was trolling us. Kyle here, who I'm be talking about now, is a skeptical believer. I'm not sure. It says here, what did they call him? He's the skeptical believer. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So we'll get back to that in a second. So I wanted to show you here what's going on. All right, so I love that intro. Anyway, all right, this was funny. Now, these reaction videos I'm just going to start doing are, they're just kind of lighten up the mood, you know, kind of make things fun and funny. I don't really mean to be laughing at people. I can't help but laugh sometimes with some of the things that these people are saying. It's just outrageous. But anyway, I pinned, in my last video here, I pinned this comment by Kyle because, you know, I wanted some other people to see what I was dealing with here. So, thank God for Hunter Johnson for coming in here and getting in a little back and forth with Kyle because it showed exactly what I'm trying to display here and I'm trying to show. So you can read this. I invite you to join in this discussion, or we can continue it down here below. I'm sure Kyle's going to be, hey Kyle, I'm sure he's going to be coming in and commenting below this video since, you know, he's the star of this video. He gets his own video. I've been inviting him to make a video. I tried to do that when I went round and round for weeks with him in the Facebook group. And he said he doesn't know how to make videos, I believe is what he told me. I mean, it's 2020. I mean, we all have like high-def cameras and stuff in our hands like all the time, but he doesn't know how to make a video. He says that I'm going to manipulate the video somehow or something. Well, if I react to it, I'll say whatever I want to say, but how can I manipulate the video that you make in your comfort of your own home, put up on YouTube? But he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to put up a video. He doesn't want to explain to people how this is just, there's logical explanation for all of the things that we've been seeing. He doesn't want to make a video for that. I did a radio show. I'm going to show that here in a second. But he just wants to do a live debate with me. So I think, I don't know, maybe he was the debate champion in high school or something. I don't know, but he likes to get at me. We went round and round for weeks already. I'm not interested in doing that with him live, but maybe some of you are. Some people like a good challenge. I mean, he's quick-witted, which is good. When you're having a debate, it's good to be quick-witted and put holes in the other person's beliefs and whatever. I mean, I'm going to show you here something. Let's see. So he went back and forth with Hunter here. You can read this. This was in my last video. I'll pin it down below. And then I wanted to read you this here real quick. Oh, Hunter said, I haven't seen this 15 minutes ago. Hunter has since responded. Well, I have to go read that. I mean, some people like this drama. I like it sometimes. Other people think it's a waste of time. That's fine. So let's see. I wanted to show you this. Where's it at? I think it's this one. Where are you hiding? All right, here it is. So I admitted to the fact that Kyle is frustrating. It's exhausting thinking of actually having a conversation with this man. I mean, he's unrelenting and almost to the point of being dictatorial with his beliefs. I mean, he's over the top from the discussion I had in the Facebook group. But here you can see that he says, you see, this is exactly why you were banned from the Facebook group. No, I was banned. I made a video on why I was banned. So I'll link that below. Also, a lot of people enjoyed that. Some thought it was a waste of time. I mean, you can't please everybody. But some people are interested in the interactions going on within the community. I have one of the larger channels. Kyle's very outspoken. We're going to see here in a minute. It's something really interesting. And that's the difference between us. I don't get offended when my beliefs are challenged. Well, I don't really get offended, but, oh man, he's just relentless. It's just ridiculous trying to discuss things with him. And he's a minister, I believe, and doesn't think that anything's happened with the Bible. He thinks that, any alternative memories you have with the Bible were just your mistake. But he says he has experienced some Mandela effects. So he's not a typical denier saying there's nothing happening. He doesn't remember anything different, whatever. He says that he acknowledges it, but it's because that, he makes mistakes with the fallible brain and everything. And so that's just what's going on. So it frustrates you when your ideas keep having holes poked in them, when your theories keep getting blown up in your face, especially your fallback position, that no one can explain why so many people have the same wrong memory. Why don't you admit that belief could be and likely is wrong? That it can potentially be explained why so many people have these memories. Are you scared to admit it? Scared to accept it? So basically, he's saying, I won't admit that my 376 voting videos could all be over, just us misremembering, and that all of the residue, as we call it, that I've pointed out is just because maybe that's the source of all the misremembering. I don't know. Come on. This is not our first picnic. Most of you listening to me right now, we've been in this since 2015, 2016. I mean, it's been very difficult, and I've taken a few breaks recently, as you know, because the videos stopped for a little while. I had to take a break. I've been talking about cryptocurrency. I'm heavily into one cryptocurrency, which I already mentioned I'm going to be doing a video on. You know, it's not financial advice. It's just an opportunity that I've made like 30 plus little investments into it continuously. I've put a lot of money in it, and there's things happening behind the scenes. I'm in all the video chats, and so I know what's going on. So I'm going to present this to people that are into crypto, maybe want to test the waters with a few $100 or something, which you could possibly lose all of. Don't blame me. You know, I'm just presenting some information. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off track here. So I wanted to show you here, Kyle Ducher is who I'm talking about. And so when I got kicked out of the group, I don't think I showed anyone this. Tell your buddy Mick Grimes to go F himself. I was so pissed because I had a back and forth. I had some good interactions with people in this largest Facebook group. And I was going back and forth with people, and I was having a lot of good discussions. And then I got banned. At first they blocked me for a week. And then all of a sudden I see, you've been blocked for a month. And then all this happened like within like an hour, I think. And then it says you've been banned. I couldn't even access the thing. And I was like, come on, you people are ridiculous. So I went over here to Kyle, who had disappeared, right? He disappeared from the Facebook group. And so I said, I hope he likes the video that I made him for my 41,000 subs. What a triggered little biatch. They're falling apart. Well, I laugh because I don't usually talk this way, but I was just so pissed off. He was being a triggered little bitch, and I made the video. And so, yeah, there we go. Let's see. We'll put this one. Yeah. Okay, so, and I wanted to mention Amy here. Amy, oh my God, she's so funny. They're falling apart without you over there, Kyle. So anyway, Amy was like another Kyle over there in the Facebook group. And Amy said, when she realized who I was, because she knew me from you, she had seen me on YouTube, and she says, oh, you're that well-known fraud on YouTube who makes up things and misleads people for views and money. I was like, what? What? Are you kidding me? Oh man, that was a total insult. I'm like, because that's not what I'm about at all. My videos are not about misleading anybody. You know that. I mean, anyone who watches this channel knows that, but just the fact that she had said that just blew me away. But anyway, so she has the line of thinking of Kyle. So I wanted to show you this real quick. Kyle responded and said, exactly what I predicted would happen after Jessica removed me. And then this guy Rich chimes in and says, I had to come here to even ask, WTF happened? I noticed you were gone. The place is definitely not the same without you. It's a damn shame. So one of Kyle's fans here was wondering, what's happened to you, Kyle? So Kyle told the fan, basically, I was told by Jessica, the group creator, that I needed to tone down my interactions. Interesting. So I had been in the group since 2018 and the admin since 2019. My interactions with the group hadn't changed one bit in those 3 years. So I refused. And she booted me. So he refused to tone down his interactions because I went back and looked. I mean, people would say, hey, I remember, I don't know, it's like I got 1,000 Mandela effects in my head and I can't even think of one off the top of my head. It's just so, I don't know. So anyway, so like there's a snake in my boot, right? It's always been there's a snake in my boots, which sounds stupid and whatever. But then someone will say, hey, I remember this being there's a snake in my boot. And Kyle would like come in like a hawk and he'd be like, how do you know you're not misremembering that? Huh? Can you positively say that it couldn't possibly be a mistake, that you misremembered it? It's just on and on. And anyone who would bring things up in there, he'd be on them like a hawk. So apparently he's telling me that he might try to get me back in. And I don't want to go back in. I'm done with that. I'm back on YouTube a little more now. So we'll just keep it here where I have control of my channel. Not where they can ban me from having a back and forth with people over that. Oh my gosh, that was so stupid. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. So a little more here on Mr. Ducher. So he did this radio show, which I, for some reason, can't listen to. This is odd. It just circles here for 5 minutes last time I tried. So I wanted to read this real quick, and then so you can join the discussion we have going on my last video, or leave comments here down below. Maybe if you've had any interactions with this person in the Facebook group, or whatever. But I encourage Kyle to make a video, and then we can go from there. I'm not doing a live back and forth. I'm not scared of you. You're just exhausting, dude. And I did it. I already did it for 2 weeks with you. I went back and forth with you for weeks. Dude, you're just exhausting. You're like a little Mandela effect, misremembering Hitler or something. I don't know. You're just over the top. But maybe someone wants to have a discussion with you. So hopefully we can set that up here, because you're not trolling. I'll give you that. You're not a Joey Rocha. You're not trolling the community. I mean, you seem to be legitimate, and you know, you seem to be the real deal. But you just, I don't know. Kyle Dutcher was born in a small town in the thumb of Michigan, 1976. From an early age, he was fascinated with all things paranormal, including UFOs, ghosts, and other strange things. Kyle became aware of the mass false memory phenomenon in 2001 while listening to Coast AM with Art Bell. This experience prompted him to research the phenomenon extensively. In 2018, his research led to the Mandela Effect Facebook group, where for the next year, he was consistently the group's top commenter, always looking for the most logical and simple explanation. He joined the group's administration team in 2019, where he remains today. Well, that was as of July 2020, when this was written, but he was kicked out because he wouldn't tone it down. So anyway, Kyle describes himself as a skeptical believer in the Mandela Effect, believing that a logical, simple explanation can be found for most examples. Well, I would put all examples. This is what I've experienced going round and round with him. While some seemingly cannot be explained. I don't know why this is here, because he says they can all be explained. So anyway, that's about it, everyone. Please comment down below. We'll get a new discussion here. Kyle, welcome. You're welcome to join down below, since you won't make a video for YouTube, and I am not having a live back and forth with you, dude. I'll probably pass out because I get frustrated with you. You're right. I'm not afraid to admit that. You frustrate me because I can say, hey, Kyle, what's your mom's name? Like you could say to me something about your mother's name changed or something. And I'll be like, dude, no way. You thought her name was Nancy and now it's Jan this whole time? And he's like, yeah, man, I thought it was Nancy, but, it's most logical that I'm probably misremembering. And, what's more probable? That I'm in a parallel universe, or that I just, had my mom's name wrong? I don't know. In that instance, probably in a freaking parallel universe, dude. But I don't know. I'm kind of exaggerating here. But anyway, basically, he'll tell you that if your brother's name changed, that probably just misremembering that. So anyway, join down below. Happy to be back, more involved. I love the back and forth for years and years I've had with all of you. You helped me get through one of the most difficult times of my life. And I've been told by hundreds of people I helped them, which was an honor. And so let's continue the conversation with this fascinating phenomenon that has not gone away, has slowed down a lot, but is still with us. I live with it every day. I know most of you live with it every day. It's mind-blowing how people don't want to talk about it, even ones you show that they're affected and they're just like not interested in having the conversation. I think it's scary to people, but whatever. We're talking about it here. So that's it, everyone. Go create the reality that you want, and I will be back with all of you soon.